Hello, everyone. Welcome to my newest and last updates on my title and handle. Bellis Avril newest adventures vlogs at living well after bereavement. And do you want to monetize me? You could go to the description area. There I am. Because YouTube hasn't monetized me in a very long time, if ever, whenever. Actually, it's more like whenever. They won't monetize me no matter how good my content has been over the years. Do you want to monetize me any? Please go to the description area. You can go there and monetize me. This is the channel that is going to be all historical, all geographical, and all financial, and all in any new. So I made Halloween, October 31 costumes and or not. And I, as was costumes, myself, me, the Bellis Witch Avril. Others too should, can, could, may, must in each show and tell, showed and told, and shows and tells and react, all react, reacted, and reacts all about, all to, all about, such as where Mississauga Senior Citizen Center on Cawthra Road, Square One Older Adult Center on Siege Center Drive, Active Adult Center of Mississauga on Berthoud Road East, and all elsewhere. Samhain, Halloween, celebrated October 31, and all other times. And all other times. And as I updated my title and handle once more, my title, my handle, mine, from what it was and what it is since, all since. The Bellis Witch Avril newest adventures vlogs at living well after bereavement. I have not changed the handle from Simple Cozy Kitchen Witchery, although I am. The thumbnail, a doctor note that I recovered. And as I want to continue with that, even though there has been that upset February 25, 2026, and other residents and their visitors, other people, residential, local, that are obviously illiterate and mentally ill themselves. Mental Health Act wanted one and more parent Mental Health Act, and all the more ill and disabled since moved to, at, on, in, out, from, and by, with me, and pets, and fur babies, all animals, all botany, all pets, all fur babies, 1302. And laws, etc. And all PSCCs, all PSCC 850, all PSCC 807, sections 2A and 2B, condominium corporations Should, can, could, may, must, and need, gave and gives us Bellises there, all elsewhere, everywhere, and here, all safety and all privacy and all confidentiality, all others, including themselves. Except all evidence, all securities cameras were all on, should, can, could, may, must, and need admissible, used everywhere. All should, can, could, may, must, and need show and tell, showed and told, shows and tells, and reacted, and reacts. All about, all true, all about. Us Bellises were not guilty, and the other people that were guilty should, can, could, may, must, and need judiciary punished, and showed and told everywhere it did as. And all should, can, could, may, must, and need show and tell, showed and told, and shows and tells, and all reacted, and reacts. All happened as, and all why, and all what happened, and all when. Myself and all animals and all botany and all pets, all fur babies should not, cannot, could not, may not, must not, and need not, are, were, and be demonetized by one and more others, as well as social media. And all should, can, could, may, must, and need show and tell, showed and told, shows and tells, reacted, and reacts, all about, all to, and all about, all names, and all who, what, where, when, why, and how, and all why those other people tried demonetized. I should, can, could, may, must, and need monetization, gifted. I should never have been taken away from us, Bellises, from me, a Bellis, myself and pets for babies. All before, all during, all later, and all since. May 31, 2024. And I really truly do not care all their races, creeds, and religions. Indians from East India, Pakistan, Iran, Iraq, and all the other races and creeds and religions. It doesn't matter. They should not, cannot, could not, may not, did us, all about, all to, and all about us. And one and more other Canadians while they were visiting, immigrating, and refugees themselves as Indians, as I mentioned, and other races, creeds, and religions, all about, all to, all about. As I'm saying, all about, all to, and all about one and more others. North American, Canadian. What they're going to do next, try and change the Holy Bible, the Bible. They're going to try and change that history, geography, and financial, and all in any new. All themselves, Mental Health Act, mentally ill, and should be deported out of North America, out of Canada. And judiciary punish themselves instead of us. And that's not me, the racist, bigot, discriminatory, discriminations, prejudice. It's not us, Bellises, racist, bigot, prejudices, prejudges, discriminations, discriminatory. It's themselves instead, the haters. And some other people were, You blame your mother. You're trying to help your mother. You're trying to put her under the Mental Health Act. You're trying to make her mentally ill. I'm like, no, I'm not. She was already that self. She chose it like other people mentally ill to stay that way instead of getting better, instead of recovering. And recently we got some bad news about my mom eyesight. And when I was looking at some documents, I was very upset that the staff wanted to lie by themselves in a one-way, two-way with themselves and wanted more customers' mental health act. They showed and told that I was unemployed without income, and they wouldn't do anything unless that was the case. They can't do that. They tried changed history, all histories, all geographies, all financials, any and all new, all and any new. Instead, yeah, as I said, as I mentioned before, and they probably tried changing the Bible, history, geography, financial, all and any new, while they're self mental health act, mentally ill, delusional at least, themselves food noise, schizoaffective disorder, not well. And they're obviously not lawful, not legal, not sane, not competent, not employable. Just because that's what they wanted, and that's because what they inks on papers, etc., and then self touching themselves and surfaces and everything, trying to make their mental health, not well thoughts, a reality that will never be. They can't change anything. They're stalkers and beyond. And they should be replaced with employable staff. My father was real. I am real. My mom can't see it as it is anymore. And my mom has developed mental health. I haven't documented it just because my mom tore up the piece of paper while angry. I screwed it all up and was on the phone with anybody and decided to go out and met anybody. My mom came home and couldn't see. And my mom was sitting in the living room and in her bedroom. My mom couldn't see. My mom couldn't see after all that. And when my mom was home by herself with pets, fur babies, and botany, and it doesn't matter what doctors showed and told it was AMD. That doctor can be held, could, may, must, and need be held responsible. Did my mom's vision worsen? Well, my mom's mental health can't understand that she can't see the test results, everything, and the treatments. My mom's health has worsened, and I am trying to tidy up my mom's mess. And that's not me being a bad person. It's me being a good person, trying to get a hold of all the Bellis history I can, including all financial, and keeping it within the family. And it can be lonely sometimes, although I am trying. My mom deserves a better and greater life. And all those other people tried, deafened, blinded, and dumbed. One and more, all names, all and all named Bellis. They're the ones that are not lawful, not legal, not sane, not competent, and not employable. Was my mother that guilty? Were we that guilty? We wouldn't be where we are now. We would have been judiciary punished. And trust me, it wouldn't just be a year or two. And it can't happen because we're not guilty. All those others were instead. And there's evidence everywhere, including in this neighborhood. All security cameras were all on. And the corporation cannot stifle and keep them hidden from the world forever. Neither can banks, neither can Canada Post, neither can ISPs and Wi-Fi's. Nobody should, can, could, may, must, and need not show and tell, and not showed and told, and not shows and tells, and not react, and not reacted, and not reacts. All about, all to, and all about, all evidence, including emails and videos with audio. all happened as I wasn't the one that was stalking, harassing, and bullying, recording, videotaping, filming, photographing, real time, and live streaming in their and other people, residents, apartments, with and or without their visitors, including any and all security guards that were on the common areas outside all one end or those front doors. Instead, I was lawful, legal, sane, competent, and employable when I was and I wasn't home, and when I wasn't and I was home, when I was home and when I was, all that. When I'm home, like I am today, and all other times. Including all times police from 905 453 3311. A phone call my mom. Themselves doing the mental health act with her. Well, themselves mental health's not well, post traumatic stress disorder, food noise, schizoaffective disorder, not lawful, not legal, not sane, not employable, not competent, instead. And all other times, themselves tried to confuse my mom as, and one and more others, instead of did, does, and do, and did themselves jobs, titles, details, descriptions, and duties, law enforcement. And everyone, my mom blind, deaf, and dumb. I've witnessed some of the evidence myself. And those other people should, can, could, may, must, and need judiciary punished. To and on and out from and by all courts and jails, prisons. Parole and probation is just too easy for them. Stay on jail free cards. And all should, can, could, may, must, and need be able to trace all those not lawful, not legal, not sane, not competent, not employable, and judiciary punishes them accordingly with all evidence. Only those that I've mentioned that were guilty don't want that because they're guilty and they don't want punished. F. Sopelsa, G. Sopelsa, V. Leotino, and F. Miscelli. Steeles Avenue, Woodbridge, Ontario, Canada, and all elsewhere. Hello, what are you on about? Still trouble with your neighbors? Honey, she's crazy, believe me. I believe you. It sure seems like it. How are you doing? Who is crazy? Me? Go look at the thumbnail. I'm not crazy. And everyone shows and tells and showed and told, show and tell, reacted, reacts. Those words, they're obviously neurologically impaired and or mentally ill themselves and whatever. Yes. She uploads tons of videos filming all types of people and claiming she is being stalked. I just had to check it. It's funny. Oh, yes. I just tried to understand her lives, lol. He, he. I think that might take a while. I still try. Avril, show yourself. Avril, WTF are you all on about? Talk to the air. No, Avril, you are crazy. Darkboy2525, I reported you and I'm removing your comment. I'm putting you in a timeout. And you're hidden from my channel more because of misinformation. She's not looking at comments. Are you home today, Avril? Saying LOL. I have reaction videos and do lives. Just search it to see what I could find, LOL. But a lot pops up on my YouTube like her. Assuming her mom lives with her and takes care of her. My mom can't take care of me. Assuming her mom lives with her and takes care of her. My mom is blind, disabled, not well. It's the other way around. My mom lives with me and I take care of her. I am one of her caregivers. Obviously, you're one of more stalkers, internet trolling, misinformation, because you're illiterate and can't seem to read and write, and you don't hear yourself. The videos I've uploaded already. And when I was being stalked and harassed by one and more other people, men mostly outside and inside, with and or without one and more women. My mom has lost most of her independence because my mom has gone blind. And I don't believe it's all AMD. I believe my mom has been assaulted. I saw some of it myself. I've heard some of it. And I believe that. And there's evidence on all security cameras that my mom was not always with me when it happened. Including the MRI eye place. I wasn't always with my mom. And my mom could, every time she goes there, instead of getting better, my mom's vision worsened. And I tried to let them know, and they continued with the treatment that has been worse than she wasn't even there to get treatment. She was there to get a test, all her tests, and get the test results to the optometrist so that, and as my mom could get new reading glasses, new glass prescription prescribed eyewears. And everyone, all other people that showed and told, and shows and told and reacted and reacts that I was abusive. They all lied and tried themselves, ignored all evidence instead of showing and telling, showed and told, shows and tells, and reacted and reacts all evidence. My mother, safety, privacy, and confidentiality is priority. One of the priorities, my family and I do social media. My mom knew, and others too. It is not an invasion of privacy. And my mom, we all should, can, could, we must, and need, all has safety, privacy, and confidentiality. That's good. You are great for doing that. Who is stalking you? You could go look at videos that I vlogged earlier and live streams that I live streamed earlier, and there's community posts posted. You can see it all there. I'm not lying. And all should, can, could, be, must, and need, show and tell, show and told, shows and tells, and all reacted, and reacts. All happened to us. Including all the noises, disturbances, and annoyances other people made, other people created earlier, and all why. And instead, I'm celebrating life, my pussycat that died 2025. And I'm allowed as the cat mom, cat mother. I should, can, could, may, must, and need show and tell, showed and told, shows and tells, reacted, and reacts. All happened to us. Anytime, anywhere, anywhen. That's not me being mentally ill. That's me having lived through bereavement, and I'm a proud mother. Once a cat mom, always a cat mom. I've had other pets, although I probably will have one or more. Only stalkers didn't want me to have more. And all historical, and all geographical, and all financial, and all in any new. And any and all other residents and their visitors, including the corporations alleged staff, to and on and out from and by our internet, ISPs, Wi-Fi's, emails, social media. They should, can, could, may, must, and need judiciary punished and not employed. And do they not have, well, it doesn't matter what they have, they should have been other residents, other visitors, other tenants. They should have, they all should, can, could, may, must, and need removed from the neighborhood. And all their references and credentials as good neighbors and lawful, legal, sane, competent, employable while in this neighborhood, they won't have, they should not, cannot, could not, may not, must not, and need not, has, had, and have, obviously, today and all later, always, because they were bad instead. It's all on security cameras. And they also should have been arrested and judiciary punished. All times they lied to security guards, corporation, lawyers, and police and paramedics, and all others 911 emergencies personnel, and police 905 453 3311. I'm just trying to do some social media. I handed over more evidence. I showed and told police. I showed and told security. I showed and told lawyers. I did that. I showed and told police. I showed and told lawyers. And I showed and told the corporation. I showed and told security. Off and on and off the internet. Off and on and on. Excuse me. Off and on and off the internet. Other residents and their visitors should not. I, I repeat. I to say it again. All those other people, all should not, all cannot, all could not, all may not, all must not, and all need not. Created, create, and creates noises, disturbances, and annoyances all about, and all to, and all about us. And while I was and am, did, does, and do my work and hobbies from home, social media. Next doors, upstairs, downstairs, across the halls, common areas, parking, all common areas, parking. Instead, they should, all should, can, could, may, must, and need, gave us safety, all privacy, all confidentiality. All confidentiality, all privacy, and all safety. Absolutely. And it's not allowed that they have been ever with and without my front door open anywhere. Photographing, filming, videotaping, recording, real time live streaming in here and where we lived before. Balcony, windows, doors, forever, always, everywhere. Did they? They should, can, could, may, must, and need judiciary punished. And all times, alleged staff, alleged property manager, alleged site administrator, alleged concierge, alleged security guard. Videotaped, photographed, filmed, recorded, real time, live streamed us. And while I'm doing work and hobbies, home, and all elsewhere, all happened as. It's all on security cameras too. Security cameras. And we had other evidence that we showed and told those other people I mentioned earlier. And honestly, I don't believe in censorship and media banning. Although in my chat, the chat that's on, when I see inappropriate comments, I did report it and I did try to reset it my privacy settings as. enough talk about that in the chat and me answering. Let's talk about the Bellis Witch Avril newest adventures vlogs at Living Well After Bereavement. In the chat, is there anything, any adventures you would like I vlog on here? Title: The Bellis Witch Avril newest adventures vlog. Bellis Witch Avril newest adventures vlogs at Simple Cozy Kitchen Witchery. That's being changed to at Living Well After Bereavement. Any suggestions? Use the chat, let me know. Do you want to see more forest walks, walk fit, nature hikes, more simple cozy kitchen cookeries, stovetop baking, uh, myself and pets for babies, Bellis Fairies Gardens garden this year? Do you because I mean you might see it in the background. I mean that's what my you know and that's what my social media has been about for years. Gardening. I mean I'm not the best and I'm not the worst. I want to do one planter. I have some gardening indoors. I don't consider that gardening. I consider it as botany and family. And I'd really like to celebrate life, do the celebration of life planter. Do you want to monetize me? Gift? Contribute to it? Because I have got the planter. I'm just getting all the contents. You can monetize me. Give me gifts. The link is in the description area where you can find me doing some live streams and some vlogging, although it's not often, and some live streaming there. And you can monetize me there. I greatly appreciate, and I thank you in advance. Can I do more? The Bellis Witch Avril newest adventures? Yes, no. Vlogs, living well after bereavement. Please vote. Let me know. You can do it anonymously. You don't have to do it in the chat. You can do it anonymously and vote. I suppose it's anonymous. I don't know. The first yes is the one that I go by, and sometimes I do close down the poll when I get a yes vote and I just get on with my days. I mean, I take all the votes into consideration. I usually just expect and accept the yes vote. And or the vote vlogs and or the votes living well after bereavement. You're being very privileged today. I'm going to have my first hot coffee with you instead of a tea. I did it before. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to give my time and have the Bellis Switch Avril newest adventures, vlogs, living well after bereavement, medicinal hot coffee with some honey. See you soon. You'll see me soon. First, I have to have some water. Having a 7 millimeter kidney stone is not mental health, it's physical health, and it can be very painful and debilitating. Although I get on with my life.
Are you alright?
Yes, what's wrong?
Why aren't you getting up?
I am up.
You're not out here.
Why do I have to be out there yet? I'm here. Oh, we don't have any water. Is the water off?
No, it's on out there. You put bottles on.
We already got lots of that.
That's what I'm saying. So you can get tea or coffee.
fine living in an apartment.
Did your toilet work?
Yeah.
I know, I just walked it up. Let's go like that. I don't know.
There's a little bit coming through the kitchen tap.
Well, we what was there for the turned off.
I was gonna have a shower.
No, you won't now.
I know.
There must be a notice that you've never seen.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's in the door.
That's why it pays to have bottled water. Maybe the corporation didn't pay their water bills.
No, they just do that all the time.
No, they don't, Mom. I'm doing live streaming like you know about. I said maybe the corporation didn't pay their water bills. I'll check. I'll go look out my front door and then I'll lock up again. See if there's a notice there. No, there's not any notice whatsoever. Get water and wash my hands. Leave it.
Why? Can I get my washing?
Mom, the water's not on. Move. Not now while I'm live streaming. Stop attention seeking.
I'm not attention seeking.
Why are you starting that yelling again? Not now. Excuse me.
Okay. Bless you.
Thank you. Wow, you are beautiful. Send you a kiss from Italy. Oh. Thank you. Oh, I'm sneezing.
Yeah. Oh. I got doctor's appointment this afternoon.
Mom, don't tell Mom. Well, yeah, but not now. Well, Mom, I'm doing my live stream. You've been
Well,
told
I'm finished.
already. How? I haven't told you I'm finished. Mom. Time you mutter utter nonsense like that. You need psychiatry.
Oh,
Others can see and hear that you've done it before. Why do you want to just demonetize me? My mother, for God's sake. So you only do it when you're mentally ill. Blowing your nose doesn't change that. Others can see and hear you, you know.
I had to blow my nose. and water.
At least the hydro's on. Lights. Ugh.
Hey, I know grocery prices are at an all-time high here in Canada. That is why we are offering Canadian. So guys, I'm almost 23 weeks pregnant. After losing 120 pounds, I was morbidly obese and I went on a weight loss journey, lost a shit ton of weight, changed my body completely. I just wanted to quickly talk about how I am handling the changes that come with weight gain and body physical changes to my body. Pregnancy after weight loss, I feel like can actually be really triggering. It's been triggering for me, even from like the first trimester, especially with the first trimester. Logically, like what you'd think is you don't gain weight because obviously there's the baby's like a dot, and you know what I mean, like you're not like that. But with me, I felt bloated really quickly. I was tired and sick, so like my activity went down, and it just made it so that I felt softer, waterier, and like I did gain a bit of weight in my first trimester, to the point where I stopped weighing myself. So that's what how I've handled it so far. I don't weigh myself at the minute. I'm just not worrying or stressing about that. I'm not even like sitting there tracking calories and everything. All I do is eat mindfully and just like not too much. Do you know what I mean? I'm still trying to move my body, still lifting weights, but I'm not stressing about how many calories I'm eating. I feel like right now is not the season to be stressing about that stuff. It's just a temporary season whilst I am growing my baby, because I got a bump now. It's gonna go big. And right now it's just been switching my mentality. But before I kind of got to the point of where I was like, okay, I need to change my mentality, and like, okay, well, right now my body is going to be a little bit softer. It's growing a little baby. It's making a human from scratch, which is amazing. At first, it was kind of like, okay, well, I need to limit the amount of fat gain that I have, if that makes sense. Like, that was my mentality when I first got pregnant. I thought my first trimester, I would be training every day, like nothing would need to change and everything. It just didn't work out like that. I'll be honest with you guys. Like, I was expecting that, and I put a lot of pressure on myself for that. That when I was so nauseous, extremely tired and everything, and I couldn't even push through a session, even when I turned up, like I couldn't push through the session because I was feeling like I was going to throw up, or I was getting dizzy, and like I felt extremely tired. I felt weak. So I had to adapt my training plan. I've made modifications to some of the exercises. I'm not like saying that I can't lift weights. I can lift weights. I'm lifting weights, and I'm trying to push myself. But I've also realized that this season is not about building muscle, being the leanest version of myself. It is literally about me trying to maintain my strength, keep my muscle as much of it as I can, and basically keep a fit and healthy body that is growing a human being. Your body just like might gain a little bit of extra fat to support you growing a baby, and that's completely normal. I've kind of put away the jeans for now, and I've got some comfy trousers on, and yeah, we've got titties now as well, so it does come with some perks.
My newest reaction. Another video. Alleged vlog. I obviously did not like the video, and as that's that reaction. That's the only one today. Maybe I'll do another reaction video later this month. Can you come in, Talia? One and more other person creating noises, disturbances. Wasn't us, somebody else elsewhere. And all other times, others were creating noises, disturbances, and annoyances, and all about, all to, and all about us. And here we were. Real estate, they are not illegally, lawfully sane, competent, and employable by from their employers, such as condominiums corporations themselves should, can, could, may, must, and need shut off water, hot and cold, unless it's an absolute emergency that happened today, and absolute maintenance and repairs arranged earlier, and I should, can, could, may, must, and need received a notice from the condominium corporation that the water is a shut off and for how long, and as I can make other arrangements, and they did not. And earlier during my live stream, you've witnessed yourselves the water is a shut off. And I need a hot beverage. Have some more water and try and make one. I was going to have a shower today. I'm not going to be doing that between 9 and 5 today, 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. today. Unfortunately. Shall I check and see if the water's turned on? Wouldn't that be nice if it's on already, since I emailed and complained anywhere and everywhere that the water was a shut off? Let's go. Oh, still off. It's a trickle, although it's off. That's a disappointment. Oh, I found my pen. I found my pen. It was on my floor there. Other people don't like me. They hate me. Us. Do I care? Yes. Should they, can they, could they, may they, must they, and need they not, did, does, and do all laws, all Bill of Rights, all human rights, and all PSCCs, all PSCC 815, all PSCC 807, sections 2A and 2B, all about, all to, and all about, and all about, and all to, and all about us. Well, everybody should be doing that. Not any exceptions. Everybody should, can, could, may, must, and need, did. Everybody should, can, could, may, must, and need, did, does, and do all laws, all Bill of Rights, and all human rights, and all PSCCs, all PSCC 815, all PSCC 807, sections 2A and 2B, all sections 2A and 2B, all about, all to, and all about, and all about, all to, and all about us. Home and all else where we were before. Here, home now. Forever, always, everywhere. And all before themselves creating, all before, all during, all later, and all since themselves creating noises, disturbances, and annoyances as you witnessed. And a community posted, my community posts I posted new today. More evidence, I'm correct as usual. Instead of them, as usual. It's not my fault all the other people mentally ill, mental health, are not medicated accordingly, Ritalin, antipsychotics, risperidone, and other health cares. My and my family medicines prescribed prescriptions and put in us should not, cannot, could not, may not, must not, and need not changed them. They were already that way, mentally ill, neurologically impaired, be it mental health, obsessive compulsive disorder, and delusional, etc., food noises, schizoaffective disorder. That's who, and whoever allowed them to add on, in, out, from, and by, next door, and all elsewhere. They should, can, could, may, must, and need judiciary punished too, and not employed by, from condominium corporations, such as alleged concierge, such as securities guards, such as alleged site administrations, alleged site administrators, alleged property managements, and alleged, alleged property managers, alleged property managements, alleged security guards, alleged concierge, alleged maintenance and repairs, all those other people too. I've read all the documents and I shared as many of them as I could on my social media and by emails. I'm not lying. And all should, can, could, may, must, and need, show, all show and tell, all showed and told, all shows and tells, all react, all reacted, and all reacts, all about, all to, and all about as I showed and told now and earlier, all happened as. Social media, etc., public, published, internet, social media. Hear that? It's my toilet. That was an adventure. Oh, the water's starting to come back on. Ooh, is that interesting? Use the like button. Leave your likes. Did you enjoy and let me rephrase. Use the like button. Did you like today live stream? I am the Bellis Witch Avril. Title: The Bellis Witch Avril Newest Adventures Vlogs at Simple Cozy Kitchen Witchery at Living Well After Bereavement. Today's first live stream as you, as mine, social media, the Bellis Witch Avril Newest Adventures Vlogs at Living Well After Bereavement, although at is at Simple Cozy Kitchen Witchery. It's been an adventure trying to get some water. And all safety, all privacy, and all confidentiality from the Condominium Corporation and the one before. Condominium Corporation. All others, as you heard, you can hear them yourselves. There's videos, everything, and all who they were. All those other people, others' noises, disturbances, and annoyances themselves created. It all when and where. I don't want to talk about it anymore because I'm getting words overlapping each other. I did not know today's adventure was going to be that. About us not having any water on and how long not any water. The Condominium Corporation shut off. That's not legal and it's not lawful. From the Condominium Corporation. And all time any one of those other people created noises, disturbances, and annoyances, tried, showed, and told that they were lawful, legal, sane, competent, employable, lawful and legal, did, and that we were neurologically impaired, dementiated, senile, Alzheimer's, forgot, and they or one and more others had traumas were allowed and alcohol were allowed. One and more person were here and where we lived before as residents, and animals and botany and pets for babies. All names, all named Bellis. Newest adventure, I'll let you know as the water on, hot and cold. Because you'll witness it, because I'm waiting, because I'm going to make a hot beverage. And then whatever other adventures happen since. Stay tuned. I hope you liked my reaction earlier to somebody else's video. Did you notice the intro? Just looking at my poll, it's 50-50 right now. 50% yes and 50% no. Can I do more of the Bellis Witch Avril Newest Adventures? Yes, 50%, no 50%, vlog 0%, living well after bereavement 0%. Keep voting, please. And the chat is on. Do you want to converse with me? You can use the chat and or vote. I believe the votes are anonymous. Leave the your likes. I see the like button's already being used. Leave your likes and subscribe. The adventures are going to get better and greater, I promise. I hope so, anyways. Let's hope so. Myself and pets for babies, Bellis fairies, gardens, new planter and contents, etc. Celebration of life. all names, all and all named. Bellis, previously died, dead, and the living. Such as myself and my mom, and botany. And bees, etc. I am a pet's parent. Honeybees, and I'm craving honeyberry. I'm going to check the kettle once more. Or, not kettle, the tap. If not, I'm going to have to use bottled water. Ah! I'll let it run a little while. Put it off. Yay! Oh, it's not getting use whatsoever. Ew, gross. Okay, that's that. The water's off until at least 5 p.m. today. I'm not using any of that yet. I didn't receive a notice. I looked outside my front door today, earlier. There was nothing there. And nobody should, can, could, may, must, and need legally, lawfully sane, competent, and employable removed that from my front door, were there any. I haven't opened my front door yesterday, and, well, it's been a while. That the adventures. I really want to have a coffee. Warm a coffee and honey. Usually I make it with tap water. Most other things with bottled water. At least I used to. Oh, there's another video from by her. I just got a notification. Shall we watch together? I'll put it on the stand and you can see and hear it for free. Is she really pregnant? I don't know. Is she really fat? Probably. She was before. Was she pregnant? Probably not. Just fat.
I emphasize again, it is free to join my community. The stocks I share are also free. The techniques and strategy.
Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a what I eat in a day video where I take you through my day and I show you what I am currently eating at 22 weeks pregnant. So I'm currently 22 weeks. I got a little baby on my belly. It's apparently the size of a head to the toe of a corn or something. I don't know. It looks like a sweet corn or corn on the cob or something, but Dre was saying it's not corn on the cob. It's like the whole thing. I don't know. It's the size of that at the minute. With my what I eat in a day videos, guys, I'm not saying that like this is the perfect way to eat, especially during pregnancy or for like me. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying this is, but I do my what I eat in a day videos to basically just show you what a realistic day of eating is. I am not one of them influencers that like have like the best healthiest meals and like just show you like all of that. It's just realistic, just so that I can show you guys like you can still have a healthy balanced lifestyle after weight loss during pregnancy and not be completely perfect. Do you know what I mean? Like I just basically want to show you that, and I also like to do my what I eat in a day videos to pretty much have a little catch up, do a little vlog. It's just a little bit fun. So that's what today's video is. If you enjoy it, find it useful, helpful, informative, or just entertaining, or you just like to watch it, then I would really, really appreciate it if you left a like. And if you just want to support me, and even if you thought the video was shit, just like the video anyway. It massively helps me out, and I really, really appreciate it. But yeah, like I said, guys, 22 weeks pregnant, and yeah, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling a baby kick all the time, although today baby has been very, very quiet, not really kicking that much. I felt a little kick a minute ago, but I think that the baby's sleeping at the minute. My bump is bumping. I will show you guys in a bit. Like I've got such a big belly right now. Like, okay, well, when I go gym, because I'm about to go to the gym, I just feel like a little bit, I don't know if it's self-conscious, because I personally have seen people in the gym that are pregnant. Very rarely, but when I have seen someone in the gym that's pregnant, I look at them and I'm like, I have so much respect for them, because they're like in the gym and pregnant at the same time. Like, I just think that's amazing. But I don't know why when it's me, I feel like a bit self-conscious, like, oh, are people looking at me like, what are they thinking? Like, do you know what I mean? I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with me, but yeah. But I'm going to the gym and I'm doing upper body today. I do have, I have created myself a second trimester pregnancy training plan. So I have adapted exercises for weightlifting for my pregnancy. I did try, and I know a lot of people will say you can weight train exactly the same, like you can carry on weight training when you're pregnant. You can carry on weight training when you're pregnant, but I feel like it is a lot more about being realistic about what being pregnant does to your body, and also like making some kind of changes to the exercises, making some modifications to certain exercises to make it just safer. I'm not saying that you can't lift while you're pregnant, but it's always better for me to be safe than to try and just push through it and potentially harm myself, like injure myself or make any kind of problems with my pregnancy or the baby. Like, it's just not worth it to me. And I tried my best when I was in my first trimester to lift weights as at the same intensity and not to really change anything, because I thought, well, baby's only size of like a dot right now, so it's not I thought like surely it wouldn't make a difference. However, I physically tried, and I would say I'm like quite a determined, disciplined person, and I found it very, very hard. So I don't think it matters like how disciplined you are, how determined you are. If your body says no, your body says no. I tried. Yeah, I was exhausted all the time. Like, I just physically couldn't lift the weights that I wanted to. I constantly felt nauseous. Like, I would lift for like 5 minutes. I would lift the weights and like I couldn't lift as heavy as I wanted to. I was so tired. And then I'd lift for like 5 minutes and then get like nausea. I'd feel like I was going to throw up, and I just physically couldn't do it. I'd get dizzy a lot as well. Like, that was one of my symptoms during training. When I first got pregnant, was like I couldn't lift weights without feeling dizzy. And I just felt like if I pushed myself through that, like it just didn't feel right. Like, I wanted to listen to my body. So I did kind of reduce the intensity of my training and the frequency, and I just incorporated walking a lot more just to get me through that phase. And now I'm back to training. I feel like it's a lot easier training in my second trimester, even though I've now got a bump. My energy levels are so much better. I feel a lot more stronger, crazily enough, and my nausea is kind of gone. So I do get nauseous from time to time, but I can lift without feeling nauseous. Although I don't know about today, because as you can see, I'm in my car. I've dropped the kids off to school. It's a bit all over the gaff, innit, the way I'm speaking. But anyway, keep up. I've dropped the kids off to school and I've not had breakfast, but I have had a banana and I've had a cappuccino. But I've not had breakfast because I was just in a bit of a rush. I weren't really feeling hungry, but as I was on the way to the school, and right now, just like that, I feel starving. But I'm going to still go to the gym and I'll eat after, unless, like, we'll just see how we get on. But I'm not trying to go shopping. I'll get something to eat. I can't bother with all that. So I'm still going to go to the gym, but I may, because I'm hungry, get nauseous while I'm at the gym. So we'll see how the session goes. But yeah, as I was saying, I've created a second trimester training plan, which I'll probably show you guys properly through like another video maybe, and maybe we can do like, let me know if you want me to do like a pregnancy workout. Created my training plan, so it looks like that. It says second trimester training plan. I've split it into, I actually do 4 days per week. This is an extra exercise I add on to a few of the days. So it's glutes and quads, upper push and pull, lower posterior chain, upper and arms, and then core and pelvic floor. Complete 2 to 3 times per week after session. So I just add it to a couple of sessions when I've got a bit of extra time. So I did glutes and quads yesterday. If you have a look, it's so simple the way I've done it now. So I've reduced the amount of exercises I'm doing, the amount of like reps I'm like, not reps, or the amount of sets I'm doing on it. So I'm reducing the overall like amount, so it's a lot shorter sessions, which makes it so much more manageable for me. I get tired so much more quicker now. So if I was to do like a long session that's like over an hour, 2 hours, I feel like I wipe myself out and I'm just going to go home and sleep, and I've still got stuff to do. So to make it more like sustainable for me, I've given myself like only a few exercises. So like, say for quads and glutes, it's only 5 exercises. It's 4 sets of hip thrusts, 4 sets of dumbbell goblet squats, 3 sets of Bulgarian split squats, 3 sets of leg extensions, and 3 sets of machine calf raises. That was literally what I did yesterday. Today it's upper push and pull. So I am doing 5 exercises again, 17 sets. I'm doing incline dumbbell bench press, 4 sets, 4 sets of lat pull down, 3 sets of seated cable rows, 3 sets of dumbbell lateral raises, and 3 sets of cable face pulls. That's my workout, yeah? So if I have time after my workout today, I will go and add on the core and pelvic floor workout that I've got. So it's just 2 exercises to add on. It's the pull-off press, which is good for my core. So that is just where you get the cable. And that's 3 sets of 10 reps, and then exercise ball dead bug, 3 sets. And that's it. So I'll add that onto, then obviously tomorrow it'll be lower posterior chain, and then the day after upper and arms. I'm not currently tracking my food, and I'm not currently following a meal plan per se. I do eat, like, you'll see how I eat anyway through today's video. I feel like very balanced, but if I bloody crave a donut, I'm going to eat a donut. Do you know what I mean? I just don't eat a whole packet of donuts. And I feel like that's where my pregnancy is so much healthier this time, where like I feel like my cravings are just so much more balanced. Like one of my biggest cravings is being carrot sticks and hummus, but then I also will like fancy a chocolate, but I could just eat like one chocolate bar and not eat loads. And I think that's going to help me massively. And I don't know, I just feel really good about the way, well, my relationship with food, pretty much. I genuinely feel so good about my relationship with food right now. And I know people say relationships aren't with food, but like just the way I am with food, like my mindset around food, my mindset around eating, the lack of like over restriction. I'm able to say no to certain foods and like from an educated purpose of like, well, I'm really, say for example, like I'm starving, I'm really hungry, and like I crave chocolate. I don't think, okay, well, I'm just gonna go and get loads of chocolate and just like binge on chocolate, because I know logically, nutritionally, like it's not doing anything for me. Logically, it's not going to fill me up, and I can massively overconsume my calories. So what I would do is I would eat something first, and then I will eat like a bit of a chocolate. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like that is a good, healthy way to go about it, especially during pregnancy, especially as I'm trying to like give my baby the nutrients and actually have nutrients left over for myself as well, not just, you know, let the baby have everything, leave me with nothing. I want to make sure I'm eating enough nutrients that we both can, you know, thrive. But yeah, I'm going to go to the gym now. And I will see you guys after. We've got a food shop to do, and we've got to go pick up Ashley as well. So guys, I finished the gym. That was actually a pretty good session. So yeah, I completed all of my upper body. I thought like I'd feel sticky or whatever, but I didn't. I am very, very hungry now though. I did pop to Lidl's right there, if you're going to see, because it's like right opposite my gym. And I've picked up some stuff. We could do a little bit of a haul, but it's nothing really interesting. I have picked up some lunch. I've picked up some pineapple. I'm going to show you. I picked up some sweet potatoes. I picked up some stuff for dinner. I picked up some juice, onions, veg. Nothing like really worth going through, if I'm honest. It's literally just like random bits. And some toilet roll, because I ran out of toilet roll, but I had one roll left. So anyway, I wanted to show you what I've got, because this isn't my lunch, actually. This is breakfast, right? I'm not replacing my lunch. So I've got a Pepsi Max, a cheeky Pepsi Max. I do try to like not drink too much of these, so I do base like most of my liquids on water, which I have drunk today. I've been drinking water. That looks like I've been drinking juice, but it was the old bottle. I've just been using it to drink water. But
Excuse me. What are you doing?
I'm just taking pictures of the books.
Are you taking pictures of books?
But I do drink a Pepsi Max. Like I will have like no more than 2 in a day. I wouldn't drink more than that. But it's just refreshing. I've picked up this. I do love this. So this is from Lidl. It's a shawarma, chicken shawarma salad with yogurt mint sauce. It's 22 grams of protein. And even though I'm not tracking calories, it is 321 calories for your information, just in case you're wondering you want to get it. I think it's a good like on-the-go snack. They even do like the little forks there, so that's why I like it, because like when I'm really hungry, I say snack meal, should I say, that like when I'm hungry, I just think I might as well like grab that. Just put my keys in here so it doesn't fall down and lose it. And I also picked up this, so I'm going to be eating this today as well. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through all of that, but I'm going to open it probably after I've eaten my lunch and eat some, and then take the rest home and eat it throughout the day. But like, I picked up some pineapple chunks, just already pre-cut ones. I love pineapple at the minute, but pineapple fruits, like citrusy kind of fruits, anything like really sweet like that, beautiful. But I'm gonna eat my salad because I am hungry, and the time is 11:13, and I've not eaten it other than a banana and my coffee. And yes, now I'm getting hungry, getting a bit I've gone to the gym and everything, got a baby to grow, so we need to eat. And I just think this bowl, like the shawarma salad, I just look at it and I'm just like, look at all that goodness. Like you get the quinoa, I think that's quinoa, and that's how you say it in there as well. And I just think it just looks like such a bowl of goodness, you know. And it's just delicious. Let me put that there. But if you know the sauces, I have to scrape it out and put it on there. But yes, this is eat breakfast, because I'm probably still going to be hungry for lunch, and I'm not going to not eat lunch. Do you know what I mean? So, like, even if I miss breakfast, I still technically have it, because I won't like just not eat. I mean, some days I've noticed, some days I'm like so hungry and I'll eat a bit more, and then other days I'm just, it's kind of like what before was, I'll be honest, but some days like I won't be as hungry, I won't need to eat as much. Other days like I will just feel so hungry. Like this has olives in as well, but I take them out when I put them on the lid, and then I don't have them, I'll be honest. In the second trimester you can have up to 300 calories more a day, or like you need 300 calories more a day. The first trimester I think it's nothing. They say that, but like I was a bit more, I don't know what was going on in my first trimester. I felt sick all the time, but I felt like I ate a bit more. Whereas now I don't feel like I'm eating as much. I feel like before my first trimester it was more like snacking rather than meals, whereas now I'm able to eat proper meals, so I'm not snacking as much. And then I think the third trimester, don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure the third trimester was only 500 extra calories. However, I'm listening to my body. I'm not like tracking my calories, if that makes sense. If I gain any excess body fat, I gain excess body fat, I just have to lose it after. So I am home now. I've picked up Ashley, but she has cracked her elbow, right, and she's feeling kind of rough. So I'm not going to put on camera because she's not feeling like coming on YouTube right now. But yeah, she's in there. Ashley, do you want to shout hello?
I don't mind going in there, just see her look rough.
Ashley's just feeling a bit rough. She's not able to do her hair properly, so we're going to wash her hair. I'm not obviously going to film that, but I'm going to wash her hair for her because she's got her arm in a sling. She fell over, bless her, and her elbow, which, hella painful, but she's got it up in a sling right now, so she's struggling to get herself ready and wash her hair and that. So I'm going to wash her hair, but I wanted to quickly show you my belly because I said I was going to give her a little bump up leg. Hold on, let me just put this down. So here is the bump. I don't know. I feel like it'd be better if I close it all, but I don't know if you can see. It looks kind of dark. There you go. It's the bump. I'm gonna go wash her hair, bless her, and there you go. Yeah, we'll wash her hair and I'll see you after. So just a quick lunch I'm going to throw together. I'm literally just going to put some of the chicken, well, I might just put the whole packet, chicken tikka slices in the salad bowl. So this is sweet and crispy salad, quick, easy, loads of goodness in there. And then I'm just going to top it with Nando sauce. I don't know if I'm going to eat the whole salad because I don't know if I'm feeling it. Right, I'll show you if I have any leftovers. But yeah, I'm not really massively 100% sure. Plus, Ashley's ordered a Greg's and I'm going to have a yum yum, so I need to save room for my yum yum, you know? Priorities. With my hair back and forth, my hair's not growing and it's annoying me. But here is my lunch. So I've just put in there. I didn't use all of the chicken. There's like a chunk of chicken that I've left, like a bit. But yeah, because it just couldn't fit in there. But the Nando sauce, I know you see it dripping down, sort of seductive, isn't it? Dripping down the sides. Ooh. But yeah, that's my. Ashley's hair is all fresh, and that's why she's treating me to a Greg's. Can I turn it around on you?
You know what I mean? You saw it. I don't know if you saw it earlier. I turned it on. Yeah, that was a lot of work. Yeah, you deserve a little Greg's. Come on.
Detangled, conditioned, everything.
Did that with my one hand.
But yeah, so just having a little catch up with Ashley. I'm going to do some of my coaching app as well. Just check-ins and everything. And I've got a few. Well, I need to see if anyone needs a meal plan refresh. I've got the laptop here, that's what I'm looking at. But you see the boys on there? My mouth is burning now because of that Nando sauce. But I finished my salad and Ashley's growth came that she got us. So I've got a cappuccino and a yum yum, cheeky yum yum. Yeah, I did end up eating the whole salad. Rocco's climbing up loading. But yeah, I did end up eating all the salad. I don't think I would, but I did. But it's yum yum, it's extra.
You're putting away $100 per month. How long would that take you to have $100,000? 83 years. Okay, what about $100 a month and you're getting a 5% return? You're investing a little bit, making a little bit of money.
Yum yum, it's
Extra lazy.
It's like dough.
It is like dough. It's weird though. It doesn't feel like proper Play-Doh. It feels really weird. But I picked the kids up from school. I've just dropped Ashley home. We just sat in the car procrastinating before we go home. But look, this is some Play-Doh thing that my son's brought out from school. but it doesn't feel like play. It feels crispy. Why does it feel crispy?
Because it's been for a long time and it's dried out.
Oh, okay. It's been dried out. Did you make the Play-Doh or was it already there?
Maybe the teacher made the Play-Doh.
The teacher made the Play-Doh. But yeah, I'm going to go home. I don't know whether I'm going to even have dinner. I'll be honest, I feel sick. Yeah, I'm so stuffed. And still, but obviously it's still quite early, so probably will have dinner still. That was the plan, but we'll see. So a lot of the time recently, I've not been eating actual dinner. Like, by the time I get to dinner time, I don't have an appetite. So I might have like a snack or something instead when I get hungry. So guys, I'm just at home, obviously, as you can tell. And yeah, I don't feel like hungry. So I'm going to have this protein yogurt. I thought for something sweet. It's a protein yogurt from Lidl's. This is raspberry and pomegranate, and I'm going to have this big banana. I have already had another banana. I ate all of that pineapple. I did share a little bit with Ashley, but to be fair, like how much I ate of it was quite a lot. And I have another banana. I had that yum with a cappuccino. Ashley also got me, I forgot to show you, it's like a star biscuit from Greg's as well. So it's like a shape of a star and it's got like chocolate on it. But it's just sprinkled, like a cookie thing. So I have had that as well, so that's why I'm not that hungry. Now I feel a bit like, the idea of having dinner. I've noticed this with recently, how it's been is like, I will be really hungry like in the morning and during the day and be able to eat, and then when it gets to the evening, I don't really have much of an appetite. It's more like snacky bits. So I changed my mind, decided to cook. So what I've got here is garlic, red peppers and onion, and I'm frying that. Then what I'm going to do is put this in, let me just move this out of the way, lean beef steak mince, and then chuck in some taco seasoning. It's going to be quick, simple, easy. That's going to be that. Here I've got onion.
I need water.
Alright, I'll make you water in a second, hold on. So I've got here onion, pepper and tomato. I'm just going to take out one of them, chop them up, that's going to go on the side, and then I'm just going to do a Uncle Ben's rice, pretty much. Quick, easy, simple. But yeah. Okay, so here is my dinner. So that's my one. It's got the mince there. I cooked the peppers and the onions in there together. They've got peppers, onions, tomatoes, rice, sriracha. Then obviously this one's got sriracha mayo. So yeah, I did change my mind on dinner. I have got randomly just really hungry, so that came out over. But yeah, I'm gonna have that and then I will settle down for bed. So that is my full day of eating. I won't be eating anymore. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. That is just a quick, simple. I was going to do sweet potato with it, but I feel like as I left it too late, it just take too long. So 2-minute microwave rice. Man, thank you, man. Quick and easy. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave a like. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. Join the family here on YouTube. I'd love to have you. And I will see you on the next one.
Ideas all the time. It's literally my job, but I can't code those ideas into being. That's not my job. Engineering is
yeah, I don't have to.
you making?
Water.
That just a go.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's actually getting liked.
If nobody else wants to lend you money, check out this page. They're actually hiring people to watch and analyze. It's gross.
Certainly aren't. Just gross. Just fucking gross. You know? She's laughing about it, but just fucking disgusting. Right? Like, this is depravity. This is mental depravity. Let's see what the comments say. Oh, it switched through the comments, that's right. I don't think it'll let me, because I'm not signed in. Nope, it won't. But that is what it is. I mean, sitting and eating full cakes, things like that. I don't, what the hell, you know? So, let's take a look at one of these. She eats all of this, by the way.
I like rice bowls. I've ate my fair share already.
Hang on. I'm not signing no TikTok. This one. Okay, so these are Krispy Kreme donuts. A dozen Krispy Kreme donuts. Right? So give me a second.
A dozen donuts.
Ah, we need a dozen donuts.
Those are Krispy Kreme glazed. Krispy Kreme glazed holes, glazed donut holes again. Coffee. Crispy original glazed donuts. 12. 2,281 calories with 120 grams of sugar, 5.9 grams of fiber, 36 grams of protein, 132 grams of what would be horrible, unhealthy fats for you, like corn syrup and stuff like that, and 90% ultra processed. Like, this is somehow a joke? That's 480 calories in fucking sugar. I don't even understand. It's like the James Bola guy eating I saw him eat like 4 Domino's pizzas the other day.
Oh my god. That must have been good.
Oh, no.
Let's just have it be a normal thin crust pizza from Domino's. Let's do a 3-slice pizza. Let's do 2 slices at a quarter of pizza, 8 as a whole. Let's do 24. That can't be fucking. So 4 is a whole pizza. 12 is still 7,000 calories. 7,000 fucking calories. This man sits himself down and films.
Yeah, it depends how many pizzas go.
What are we doing in society? Like, I don't get it. This is not. We as a people, right? We as a people cannot depend upon the powers that be, the social media entities, the government, to help us be healthy and to help our fellow human beings, our fellow citizens of the United States, to be healthy. Our food is poisoned. We are now watching social media and mainstream media basically normalize and almost glorify eating thousands of fucking calories of food-like products at a sitting. Like, you can't speak out against binge eating most of the time and be monetized, but these people's content gets monetized. We can't wait for them. It needs to become socially unacceptable to do that to yourself. We had no problem making it socially unacceptable to smoke around people. We had no problem making it socially unacceptable to be a drunk, to be a druggie. We had no problem with any of this. What is the issue when we see people clearly hurting themselves with food? Clearly. This isn't like they're going to a fine dining restaurant and they're eating immaculately made food, which normally comes in very fucking small portions when you go to a fine dining restaurant, by the way.
Not always.
This is not that. This is not, a gourmet chef prepared this meal. It is delicious. I'm going to savor every bite of it. And most of the time, by the way, when you get food from a fine dining restaurant, it is low processed. Most of the time, it has nothing to do with anything like that. Give me a second.
Such a shit.
Okay, sorry about that. Most of the time, it's minimally processed food, right? And yet, now we're glorifying. It's not even like we're glorifying like I ate at Gordon Ramsay's restaurant and the scallops were amazing, which I can imagine them being. Oh my god! It's not even like I ate at Wolfgang Puck's place and the
potato
and the risotto was amazing. This is
amazing.
I smashed 6 fucking Domino pizzas.
That'd be amazing.
Everybody celebrate my
All
fucking
personal
disgustingness.
Pizzas of each flavor. Good and wild.
Wild, just wild. For those of you that joined late, by the way, this is my app. You see it right over here. Mine and Crystal's. Here is where you can get it. If you have an Android phone, you can get it. If you are not on Android, you can get it. You can still get it by just getting the web app. I will have all those links for you here in a little bit. And I hope all of you are having a great day. I will do Q&A, and we can look at the app, anything you need to see on it, or anything like that. But I am also going to hop right back up here and talk to...
Come on.
No, I never did anything.
Can I use the same login from the browser version? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. It is the same version. Absolutely, you can. So just go ahead and download it. Feeder content, it absolutely is. What's up, son? How you doing? Is it possible to buy 4 donuts for four people? It's never to me a year ago, but buy less than a dozen. It's not the planned indulgence; it's excess.
Timbits are good.
Valid, because planned indulgences are work in. Just as long as you realize it's not
Eat
food.
A dozen of them.
Because that's the big thing. You got to realize it's not food.
I'm not talking about that during my live stream.
Your version of him.
It won't fill her up. No, she'll be super hungry later. Even like here's the thing: her stomach will feel full, almost painful, possibly, but she'll still be hungry because when you do that, you flush your system with blood sugar, and the body needs to produce insulin. So then it's literally how it works. Well, Tom Brady's. I don't expect him to be a good guy. I don't expect any of them to be a good guy. There's a big difference between the millionaire celebrities and shit like that and we the people. I'm not looking for any fucking Hollywood star or any sports star or anything like that to tell me, hey, we need to stop gluttoning ourselves. They have shown that they will do just about anything for money. And that's nothing against them. But to think that they should lead the charge, we the people need to lead the charge. They're not going to be shamed by Tom Brady saying something against them. They'll just stop watching Tom Brady, right? That's how our society works. Our society ignores the whatever they view as negative when it's said by these people. That's why it's so dichotomous. That's why people that voted for Biden or Kamala or whatever, that's why they think people that voted for Trump are literally evil. And that's why people that voted for Trump who look at people that voted for Kamala Harris and think that they're completely fucking crazy. No, it's just the exposure that they were given, right? And they applied critical thinking to it. Right? And it doesn't mean that the person is a bad person. What happens in between each other is what matters. We have allowed these people to basically make it so it is either one way or the other way. But I will have you both notice that even with Maha, which you bitches stole my fucking phrase of make America healthy again, because I was making videos with that phrase in 2021. Even with Maha, they still talk about ultra-processed foods. They're still making deals with pharma, and they're still doing everything like that. Notice how both sides, they get each other to hate each other, but both sides say pretty much the same fucking shit. You see the President of the United States eat McDonald's all the fucking time. And he looks like it. Right? And I'm not knocking on anybody for any of how you voted, okay? I'm not. But what I am saying is, we the people need to do more shit about we the people and not worry about any of the fucking shit they say. I couldn't give a fuck less if Ben Stiller tells me I should gain weight, lose weight, fucking what I should do with my fucking food. Fuck Ben Stiller. Fuck any fucking person in Hollywood that has in any way taken a side on any of this fucking shit. We the people, there's no way we can tell each other that being fat is healthy. Basically what fucking happens is that we know being fat is not fucking healthy. We absolutely motherfucking know it. We're very fucking sure about it. So why in the fuck would we look to the stars? Oprah Winfrey is going to fucking tell you that she can't stop eating because of a fucking fat gene. Oprah been fat her whole fucking life, lost weight a bunch of fucking times. So she could lose weight. She just happens to own a company that fucking sells Ozempic. You stupid fucks. Let's see here. All sweets, I do eat a few bites of sweets now, but it's a risk. You got to watch it. If you have problems with sweets, you should very try to keep them at least towards the end of your day, at the very, very, very earliest. So, well, listen, folks, I'm going to go make some chili, which I've already made up, and some rice, which I've already made up. I just got to reheat. For me and the lovely wife, I'm going to be back at 6 p.m. Eastern time tonight to talk with Silkscreen, and we're going to be talking about the pathetic state of men in the United States. We're going to talk about passport bros and any dude that will raise his fucking hand to a woman, and even worse, the motherfuckers that will stand by and do nothing. So, if you're interested in that type of shit, we will be live tonight at 6 Eastern time. I hope to see you all there. My name is Alan Roberts. Go buy yourself the Hunger Free and Happy app. Get on the premium plan. That way you can join me for the daily challenge. You can use all the workout programs. You can join Crystal for her live workouts. You can use all the pre-recorded workouts. You get to join the Hunger Free and Happy group. It's a good community to keep everything going. I hope to see all of you soon. My name is Alan Roberts. God damn.
Reminds me of a tink. A gypsy kind of. Traveler.
What are you making, tea?
Yes,
Oh,
here,
okay.
and I'm gonna make myself my coffee. I'm just trying to see what time it is. I miss my cat on days like this, although I do know my cat's symptoms. I remember when he had that itchy bum of his, remember? No, I went to the vet and I asked, can I give him anything? They said get some petroleum jelly and just massage it on the exterior. And then anyone that doesn't know what it is, that's all it was. It was just massaging it so that when he got up or down and was finished, he didn't rub himself. He was quite content, and his bum was nice and clean, and he would just sort of relax. And he had an easier bowel movement. Then he had all the other stuff, he had diarrhea and all that. But anyway. And the cat was adopted in my name alone. And the person who phone called you and asked for permission should consider a list and you fired. She didn't have to ask anybody. Black Andrew and white Andrew long haired. Off and on and off day and night. I wonder if there's any cats there. I'm not gonna talk about it because it makes me want to go there and get them. Oh, I could bring back my cat alive. Although I tried. I would really, really, really like my cat lived longer. Just my cat health deteriorated. What happened? Cat health deteriorated on my names all through the where. Little shit can cook me must I need show and tell. I'll show and tell. I'll show and tell. I'll show and tell. That's right. At least. Who they are. And whether or not they are any of the other YouTubers. haven't used this much in a while. Oh, excuse me. Having a 7 millimeter kidney stone, at least I can continue trying eating good foods, whole foods. Listen to all those others making noises, disturbances, and annoyances, and all how. About what? Because they have nothing better, nothing greater to do, doesn't do.
There's getting work down there.
That doesn't sound like work.
It's like a buzz. It is. A tool.
Sounds like somebody under the Mental Health Act. It doesn't matter.
That's
Does not know they're under the Mental Health Act. Won't take their
It
meds.
is. That's a.
Sounds like a stalker.
That's not.
You don't even know what one is. You're related to. It's not me.
Who's saying it is? I'm
I
telling
know,
you.
but some other people see a mental health record and they develop the symptoms and behaviors of mental illness themselves instead of the person it's written up about.
I'm talking about that noise.
Exactly.
That's like one of them buzz things. That's
They're
nobody
not allowed to
talking.
do that on any floor in this building.
It is if it's a repair.
No, not without the right documentation and permission. And
Of
that's
course,
a
how
noise
do you know they've not got
disturbance.
permission?
That's a noise disturbance they're creating and annoyances.
Well, if work has to be done,
That
it's got to
doesn't
be
sound like a
done.
normal working thing.
That's a machine.
Can't use that kind of machine in a condo.
Yes, you can.
How
can
do you know?
repairs? I've done it before. I've done it.
No. Whoever's making that noise, the corporation should send a notice to them, a complaint. Or give them a warning. If it's harassment, they should be having judiciary up there and getting them punished. Law enforcement, like security guard, police officer. On and off the internet, too. How's your tea, Mom?
Good. Nearly finished.
Yeah, I hear those noises, disturbances, and annoyances. Do you?
It's not annoying. I know it just.
That is annoying. Do you hear it?
I told you I'm not deaf, Avril. I do hear it. I told you already.
I didn't
am
ask you to yell. I asked for a yes or no. Do you hear it?
deaf. Yes. Told you already.
I asked again, a yes or no. Do you hear it?
No. Yes. That's a good cup of tea. Can do another one.
Is it any wonder the Active Out Center in Mississauga doesn't have lots of customers, clients anymore? Hearing all that nonsense. Can't blame me, can't blame her. Hello, beautiful queen. Hello. What is the lady doing today? Adventure's newest vlogs. Living well after bereavement. I will feed my animals that I have on my farm. Really, you're so beautiful. So, oh, thank you. Do you hear those noises? Disturbances and annoyances from elsewhere? Or someone else? Bless you.
Thank
You're welcome. Cheers. Have a nice day. Oh, it's gone quiet now. You hear that? Quiet.
you. No, it's still there.
You still hear it? Oh, there it is again.
Yeah, and I had it before.